I want to start. Okay, my name's Robert Gleave, and I teach Arabic and Islamic Studies at the University of Exeter. And it's been a real honour to be part of the Islamic Thought Conference today on the Nahjul Balagha. We've had a morning session in which we've had some really inspiring talks from Sheikh Kumali and Abdul Hamid, and I gave my talk, and I hope that it was of use to the audience. Particularly, I think it's important that we remember that the Nahjul Balagha, a collection of sayings by Imam Ali, is better known, the message of it is better known, and that the ideas that Imam Ali was trying to convey in the Nahjul Balagha get more widespread, because his message is one which I think is relevant not just for the Shi'i community, not just for the Muslim community, but for the whole of the humankind, because it talks about general moral principles on which government, politics and society should be based. In particular, the respect that you have for other people, the respect that you have for other people's perspectives. And one of the emphases in my talk was on how you have to understand the different positions of different people before you can make a judgment of them. You shouldn't come with presuppositions as to what it is. If I was to look to the future, then I think that the work of this organisation is really very important, and I hope that it expands and develops in the future, and to really focus on the messages of the Nahjul Balagha, and understanding the text of the Nahjul Balagha, and explaining it and coming to a full understanding of it. I think the emphasis, the thing that's unique about this particular conference, is that it focuses on the Nahjul Balagha. So a deeper understanding of the text of the Nahjul Balagha, its history and the message that it's trying to convey, I think is really important, and this organisation is special because it focuses exactly on that. So I wish you all the best for the future, and I hope that the rest of the conference is as successful as the morning has been. Thank you.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I think I'm coming to this conference 2 years. Last year I came to the conference. I think this is a wonderful opportunity for people to understand the Islamic thoughts and how this Islam is portrayed. But particularly I would like to thank the organisers of the Islamic thoughts in Peterborough, who are sort of providing this insight in Islam, particularly people like myself, who is a very illiterate, if you like, trying to understand how Islam is portrayed in the wider society. So all the best to the people of Peterborough of providing this fantastic opportunity for us to understand Islam. Thank you very much.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My name is Nabil Awan. We're here at the 3rd International Nahjul Balagha Conference here in Peterborough. The conference was very informative, with a number of different lectures that attacked various personalities, attacked various aspects of the life and the personality of Amir al-Mu'mineen, and they brought out those vital messages that Amir al-Mu'mineen has for all of humanity, not just Shias as a whole. And so, from the start to the end, every single lecturer brought out a different aspect of Amir al-Mu'mineen that was vital for all of humanity. His justice was something that was at the forefront, and is something that each and every one of us need to try and implement within our lives. Wassalamu alaikum jami'an wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I'm here in Peterborough, UK for the 3rd International Conference on Nahjul Balagha, and this was my first time attending the Nahjul Balagha conference organized by the Islamic Thought. It was really an amazing experience. It was very nice interacting with the speakers and the scholars here, as well as sharing in the enthusiasm and zeal of the participants. I don't normally travel out for speaking engagements or attending conferences, but I actually did specifically for this because of how passionately I feel about Nahjul Balagha and the need to promote it. I think it's a very, very important text, and there's a reason why a lot of Shia Muslims regard the Nahjul Balagha to be the second most important text after the Quran. I think the Quran is the only text for which we speak of being beyond doubt in terms of its authenticity. And with Hadith, there is always this issue of reliability. And we normally have to study the chain of narrators to verify Hadith. What makes Nahjul Balagha so special and unique is that it has its own mechanism of verifying authenticity. One of the most brilliant things that Sayyid Radi did, I think, is that he didn't collect every saying and every hadith attributed to Imam Ali alayhi salam. He only collected those that were samples of very, very high levels of eloquence. And the manner and style of the sermons, the letters, the sayings in Nahjul Balagha itself, the eloquence itself, proves and shows that these are not the words of an ordinary man. And therefore the book itself gains a certain measure of authenticity beyond the study of its chain of narrators. And therefore this is a very, very important text. As I mentioned in the conference, every Shia, every Muslim should read this cover to cover. And inshallah, I hope this conference will continue for many more years to come, and inshallah I will have opportunities to participate and attend in future conferences, and I certainly encourage each one of you not to miss this if you can, inshallah, at the 4th conference on Nahjul Balagha. Thank you very much.